My name is Evan Hill with All Seeds Exteriors here at Red Wolf Lane in Morrison, doing a roof inspection. Yeah, one of the first things I noticed, Matt, as soon as I got up on your roof, obviously from the back elevation, but started here in the front, big hole actually right here in this ridge cap. Not sure, it looks like possibly it was a manufacturer defect, came like that, but either way shouldn't have been installed, and that should definitely be replaced because that's allowing for water to get right in there onto the felt construction paper underlayment. So that should be replaced, as it's going to cause a further issue down the road. But if it was a manufacturer defect, I mean, it's basically probably starting to cause some slow wood rot in certain places there. And then we've got quite a lot of broken tile spread out across the roof, and I'm going to take you through kind of the different types of breaks that we've got. This here is more than likely stress fracture, either due to incorrect installation, potentially when they actually put the nail in for this right here, it cracked and went all the way down because they put the nail in too far, and then the installation company just kind of left it like that. That's what I've seen many times before. The other ones, at least on this elevation, that I'm seeing breaks on is because people have incorrectly walked on the roof, either doing repairs, inspections before. But on the corners here like this, here you can see one right there that's cracked, but the piece isn't missing yet. That's damaged, and it leaves, again, the under area open to wind-driven rain, obviously snow melt, things like that. So those will need to be replaced. There's a few, quite a few, excuse me, across different portions of your roof. And then we've got some of these on this side back here, larger breaks right there, right there. Again, they're on the corners, so again, I would assume that they're probably either from incorrect insulation or somebody just not walking on the roof correctly. But the big stuff that probably your neighbor noticed is got a big broken tile right here, a few other places back here, but the biggest problem is right here. When this roof was installed, it looked like basically somebody had to cut off the top of these tiles to make them fit in the pattern that they were trying to design. As you can see, tiles have nail holes, they get nailed down. So these tiles, since they've been cut off at the top, have no nail holes, and likely just the kind of pressure of the one above it kind of was holding it there, kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. So these have obviously started to slide down, and this whole row, about 20 tiles, none of those are nailed down. And I actually had a quick kind of look at the exposure, and what I mean by that is you can see down here, standard, it's roughly about 13 inches for a tile, 12 or 13 inches. Up here, because they started doing it a little bit correctly, it's 2 inches off, also about 2 inches off over here, and that just continues down there. You can see it's kind of just not an even line, and that's obviously due to an incorrect installation. They tried to cut these tiles to kind of fix that because they'd already moved far along here. So all in all, definitely some issues on the roof. Probably from my count, about 25 broken, what we would call field tiles, these ones that are just kind of out around like this. You can see some more there, some more there. But some of the bigger problems are, again, this wasn't installed correctly, and it's just completely loose is how I found it, like this. I can just lift that off. You can see there's probably a hornet's nest underneath there, but that's completely exposed to the elements. Should have some ice and water shield installed on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. But that's just kind of loose like that. And I checked some of the other ones, they're not as bad, but definitely need some serious repairs done here. I'm gonna come down, kind of send you some pictures and just an overview of everything here.